Dame Emma Thompson can occasionally be rather a divisive figure in movies. When she's good, she's breathtakingly so in Remains of the Day, Sense and Sensibility, the recent Good Luck to You, Leo Grand. She's also turned up in an awful lot of subpar films. Nanny McPhee, anyone? But she never gives less than 100%. Case in point, Dead of Winter.
Carl had an unusual request. He wanted his ashes to be scattered up north.
Dead of Winter is set almost entirely outdoors in the relentless snow of America's frozen north. Emma Thompson plays recent widow Barb, who takes off with her late husband Carl's ashes. She's taking them to their favourite spot, Lake Hilda.
Try that again, you're dead.
Just as she's about to scatter the ashes, she hears something. A young woman in trouble running from a heavily wrapped up bearded chap. Actually, I'm not sure why I mentioned he was heavily wrapped up. It's the dead of winter. Everyone's wrapped up, but not necessarily shooting. Barb follows the man and girl back to a shack. Perhaps she can help.
Oh, hey there.
What are you doing up here?
Just a little fishing.
By yourself?
Yeah.
But before she can formulate much of a plan of action, she's confronted by a heavily wrapped up bearded chap.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know where a Lake Hilda is, would you?
Yeah. Just back over the hill here.
Okay. Well, stay warm.
She fobs him off with a vague excuse for being there and then pretends to leave. She then sneaks round the back, peers into the basement and sees the girl tied and gagged. But before she can do anything, another car pulls up and a woman gets out, clearly the partner of Mr. Heavily Wrapped Up.
Any snags?
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah, she was right where you said she'd be, coming out of the pharmacy. Grabbed her in the alley, no one saw shit.
And the rest of Dead of Winter mostly sees Barb loitering outside, the girl in the cellar, kidnapped for some unstated purpose, and Mr. and Mrs. Heavily Wrapped bickering in the house. It's pretty obvious Mrs. is the one wearing the pants in this relationship.
What did she want?
I gave her directions to the lake.
I need you to stop being so nice to people.
It's a minor variation of the sort of one person in the frozen waste thriller we usually associate with Liam Neeson. The difference being that Liam would usually be stocked up with a particular set of skills to take on the baddies.
You hurt. I'm not leaving you.
Barb, on the other hand, has just got a working knowledge of the great outdoors and an admirable tenacity. She whispers encouragement to the girl, then scouts around the snowy wilderness, looking for the opportunity to rescue her. By now, we're all starting to feel a bit cold in sympathy. But star Emma Thompson, who I imagine in real life is as spoiled and cosseted as the rest of us, is extremely convincing as someone at home in the icy tundra. The film is directed by TV veteran Brian Kirk, whose stint on Game of Thrones was clearly good training for the various White Walkers chasing each other in Dead of Winter. It might have been his idea to push for some seasonal respite, flashbacks to a very young Barb and husband Carl relaxing in the summer version of Lake Hilda. Yes, that's Emma Thompson's daughter, Gaia Wise, playing Mum's younger self.
Hey, you, do me a favor. You grab me one of those grub barb lures. Should be in the tackle box in the bottom left.
Why, did your leg stop working?
Now, these stripped-to-the-bone thrillers stand or fall on the credibility of the villains. Why exactly are they holding the young girl? They don't seem to be asking for a ransom. And we'd also like Barb to display more dimensions than merely the ability to rush around in the snow.
What are we gonna do?
We keep going. Simple as that.
To the credit of Dead of Winter's first-time writers, with, you suspect, some uncredited help by Emma Thompson herself, Barb carries her story to a satisfying conclusion. If only the villain's plot hadn't stretched credibility to breaking point. When lead villain Judy Greer calls out near the end, it's hard not to sympathise.
We have to make this work!
Why are you doing this?